Okay, so I'm back. I've just moved the guitar over to a different bench where I've got a couple of vices. And you can see one vise down here. So I'm going to take my neck and I'm going to wrap a cloth around it because I don't want the neck getting damaged by being gripped in the vise, especially since I've got all my grooves cut here for the truss rod and for the carbon fiber rods that are going to go next to it, and I don't want to damage that surface. So I always just wrap that with a cloth and put it in the vise. And so I'm just going to go briefly over this dovetail with just a few strokes, not a lot, kind of focusing mainly down at the end of that dovetail. And hopefully it won't take more than just a few strokes to get it where it's fitting a little bit nicer in the guitar. So let's try this again. Well, it's still a little bit loose. So we're going to just do this a couple more times, as long as it takes, until the dovetail is sitting in there nice and snug. And then we can take a couple of measurements and see just where we are with this neck. Okay. All right, so let's try it again. Let's try it again. That is still feeling a little snug down at that point. And the reason that I can tell that is when I get let me point this up here a little higher. When I put the dovetail in, it's the part way down at the point there that seems to be tight, and it's the part up here which is loose. So that's what tells me to carve a little bit off way down at the point. Let's set this back up here. Hopefully it's getting closer now. So I think it's still feeling a little bit loose. So I'm going to try something a little bit different here for a second. And I'm just going to shove a shim in there just to try to make everything fit temporarily. And so we can make a measurement or two before we move on. So I will be right back.